I want to thank everyone for your patience as we just shared. I want to thank the family for putting on this service and letting us come in from all over and say something. And we knew him in a different way than maybe you knew him, but we loved him. We loved him. I'd like to share, I don't have anything to say because so many people have said so many wonderful things, but I'd like to tell you a short 2-minute story that happened to me. Maybe will help the grandkids and you about Jack. A number of years ago, when I was pastoring with my father, I came into church and Dad says, "Leon, grade 1 Sunday school teacher is sick. Would you take the class?" I said, "Sure, what's the lesson on?" He said, "Heaven." I said, "Yeah, I don't even need a quarterly for that. I'll go teach on heaven to the grade 1s. So I went down to the grade 1 class and I don't know, it was 15, 20, I forget how many on these little benches. And you got to be sharp to keep grade 1's attention. So I started talking about heaven like I knew about it, the city of Jerusalem, how many square miles and what the doorknobs are made out of and what the gates are made out of. And I'm losing the class so fast. So I realized quickly, if I don't immediately do something, they're running around, screaming, talking. So I sat them all back down. They were not interested in my monologue on heaven. So I said, "Any questions on heaven?" One little guy puts his hand up and he says, "Do we have to go to bed in heaven?" Thought for a minute and I said, "No, there's no night in heaven." Yay! The whole class started to get excited. Is there any other questions? One little girl says, "Is there pizza in heaven?" So I thought for a minute, well, God made the Italians. So, yeah, there's pizza in heaven. Yay! Another cheer goes up. They asked me questions like, "Do you think there's going to be a Disney World in heaven?" I thought to myself, wow, there's no creative thing on the planet that isn't birthed out of the great creative spirit, God. So heaven's going to be 1,000,000,000 times better than Disney World. They are cheering and asking me questions about ice cream and animals, and I got a whole new perspective on heaven. Except we got a whole bunch of complaints that week as all the parents started phoning my dad and asking me why their kids want to die and go to heaven. But when you look at the Word of God, most Bible scholars would agree that we are made in the likeness and the image of God. And that the planet is made in the likeness and the image of heaven. Heaven's not this ethereal place sitting somewhere in the sky where we're going to wear a white gown and take harp lessons for eternity. It seems to have food, streets. We're going to be banqueting up there. It's going to be fun, laughter, joy. It's going to be amazing. And so, to the family that are here, this is not always going to be easy when you lose somebody. I'm so glad we have hope. The world has no hope. We have hope. We're going to see him again. But when it's birthday time and Mother's Day and Father's Day and Christmas and all those good times, and you got an empty chair there, it makes you think like you've lost something. And it's just helped me to look at heaven and know it is a real place with real people. It's got people we love. And they're there laughing, rejoicing, excited. I don't know what Jack is doing, but from when he ate with me, he's probably having fettuccine Alfredo or lasagna. I don't know who he's interrogating, whether it's Jonah or Moses or Elijah, but I guarantee this, he is having the absolute time of his life. And your mom is by his side, and they're celebrating the most amazing, successful life they could have ever had. So in the hard times, just ask your kids the question, what's he doing right now? And that way, the pain goes away quicker, and you can start laughing, good tears, at all the memories. We're finished right now. We have one thing left. We're going to have the ensemble come and sing a song. And then the family has asked me to invite all of you to come downstairs and just hang out for a bit. There's going to be food and refreshments. And they'd love to get a chance to meet you and hear your stories about Jack. And all of us knew him a different way. I'm meeting some amazing pastors today I never knew, but they were Jack's great friends, and I was a good friend. And it's just really cool to meet so many of you that loved him, that knew him. And please join us downstairs after. And please take a stage. God bless you. When the song is done, we'll just continue downstairs.